Set it on him!
Watch the pick!
Don't keep shooting that!
Screen, screen, screen!
Cover, baby!
Side! Pick, pick! Hey, let's go!
That's the win!
Hey!
Get through, get through!
AI, get serious. Come on.
I got your help! Pick, pick!
Hey, the ball, huh?
I got your help!
You got it, come on. Watch the screen!
Watch the road!
Let's go!
Hey,
Up right there, up right there. We always be ready.
Yeah, boy!
well, excuse me. You're like money in the bank.
Shooting there.
Oh yeah!
Come on, MP.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game. Let's do this. What's up with that? Come on, man. Who got the ball? We're here. We're here.
All day, baby.
Better be ready!
What are you... Bro, MP, come on.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
You got it. Come on.
Hey, right there.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Shot! I got ball. And the foul. Box. That's all you.
Way to hit that. Your confidence is gone now.
What's up, MP?
All right, baby. Let's get down.
Hey, MP.
The National Basketball Association of Arkansas Celtics committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection and false.
Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Ali LaForce, our reporter. Let's take a look at the numbers for Jared Allen.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. George Niang out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Allen in at the center position. And for Boston, Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Jay in at the point. You look at Boston, they're 1-0 in the group stage of the NBA Cup so far. A win tonight would go a long way to getting them to the knockout round.
And that's because they're in very good shape if they can take this one. You normally have to win 3 games to advance, so a 2-0 start would be huge.
And as for the Cavaliers, this is the final game in the Cup for them. They lost their group stage opener. A loss tonight could end their run.
Yeah, it dropped them to 0-2 with just 2 games left in the group round. You probably need 3 wins to advance, so they cannot afford a loss.
When good offense meets great defense, these are the games MP has set his sights on. He wants his team to play poised, avoid rushing, and play their brand of offensive basketball.
And when MP lets his feelings known, it's meant to send a message. Look for them to run a quick offense. If MP has his way, I don't think the shot clock will factor in too much.
And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Tonight is all about the offenses, and MP is key. Talking to him before the game, he said he knows he has to be efficient and not waste any possessions. Get ready for points tonight, guys.
Yeah, well, Allie, you know me. I'm always ready to see big scoring numbers. Now here's Allen, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Pass to Garland. Gets a very good look and converts.
Well, if you're a point guard like Darius Garland, at his size, you've got to be able to get into that mid-range bag. Very well done.
Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
For Cleveland, George Niang at the line for 1.
And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender. Well, what you love is the leap that Darius Garland made in his 3rd year. Named to the 2022 All-Star team, this guy can flat out score it.
First trip to the line for him here. Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Niang. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 5 points.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Now here's Porzingis. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. And it's Jay missing. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Count it. Mitchell's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the standings for the NBA Cup starting to come into focus.
Yeah, but there's still time to make a push. We'll just have to wait and see which teams are able to punch their ticket to the knockout round.
Celtics trail by 6. White looking it over. Pass to Jay. They need this. No good. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And here's Tatum. Unloads from 13. Good on the bucket. Tatum's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, you love the way Tatum will take the mid-range if it opens up to him.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's Brown for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Here's Jay. No points so far. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Cornette's checked in for Boston. And Cleveland with a change here too. Okoro's checked in. 5 to shoot. The bank shot. No good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
59 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Jay. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Garland scanning the floor. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Garland's got 7.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Celtics trail by 3. Cornette sets a screen. It's stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Knocked loose. Here's Jay. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And he's only 1 for 8 so far. Hopefully that bucket helps his confidence.
Now LeVert lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3.
For 3.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Cleveland on top, up by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Substitution here for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Gallinari. Niang comes in for Wade. Karis LeVert's checked in for Okoro. And Darius Garland subbed in for Merrill. On the court right now for Cleveland. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. George Niang out there with Jared Allen. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Garland for 3. It's hauled in by White. Celtics trail by 3. Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive, he's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Garland, no good. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Now here's White. Still no points. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Niang a screen. Here's LeVert. Boston pulls it in. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Garland for 3. Tatum pulls it in. Celtics trail by 3. To the middle. Poke loose. Shea, the pass to Porzingis. Operating inside. Porzingis.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you love to see him use his size in the paint.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jay connecting there. Only 2 for 10 from the field.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
White against Mitchell. Stop the drought. And no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Boston out in front, leading by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
All right, now we've got some time to take a look at the players of the week. For the West, Nikola Jokic.
With Joker, because of his size and skill level, even great defenders have it hard. He can post you up, he can hit the 3, he does it all.
And you think about how good a shape he's in now, I wouldn't mind trying the Jokic plan myself. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Jay in at the point. That's the Boston 5. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. Taking a look at Boston, here to start, they're on solid ground, standing 6th in the conference. And of course, Cleveland, right behind them, just one spot down.
Well, I think for the Cavaliers, they wanted to get better. They're putting in the work. Maybe the results will start coming later in the year.
I do think they're capable of more than what they've given so far. If this coaching staff gets them right on track, and once they get a few more games under their belt, the wins will start to come.
Here's Jay. Cavaliers with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And doors, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, B.A.? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Celtics trail by 4. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. The shot, no good.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Tatum. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. But Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Purist. Here's a look at the best free throw shooting teams from the stripe this year. In the third spot, the Cavaliers.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Allen finds Garland. Niang outside. Allen against Porzingis. Out to Garland. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They trail by 1. They get it back. Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Garland. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Jay. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Now here's Niang. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Garland, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And that one's good. Jay. And it's a 3-point Boston lead.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Garland, the pass to Niang. Now Mitchell, the 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Tatum. 12 points for him.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title.
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Jay. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
And Boston with some changes. Cornette checked in for Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for White.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Gallinari, the pass to Garland. Nails it from 3. Garland's got 15 points.
That's his second make from distance this half, after hitting none before that.
Pass to Cornette. Here's Brown. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Some impressive scoring and still a quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very checked in for Cleveland. On the court right now for Cleveland. They've got Isaac Okoro, Mitchell out there with Sam Merrill. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Gallinari in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Jay, covered by Merrill. Here's Jay. And it's Merrill who clears it away.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Mitchell showing some muscle.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolating.
Here's Jay. Cavaliers with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The 3 is up. Merrill, that's good. And it's a 5-point Cleveland lead.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Jay. Good work there as it goes.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Here's Merrill. And Cleveland another three.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And Boston with some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Cornet. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Drew Holiday. Here's Jay. Tatum a screen on Garland. Here's Jay. And it's Niang with a rebound. Niang's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Niang. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Well, he may be a top scorer, guys, but Donovan Mitchell is not selfish. What a pretty pass.
Here's Jay. Now here's White. Here's Tatum. No good. Unable to win this run. The Cavaliers lead by 11. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Jay, the pass to Brown. Releases. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris, Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that. They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Garland, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Jay. Oh, rejected by Allen.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
The first one falls. Doris, one thing you can say about Karis LeVert, he knows how to seize an opportunity.
And the thing about it, B.A., is it doesn't matter if that opportunity comes when he's being a starter or when he's coming off the bench. His mindset is, my skill set is score, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
For 3, Porzingis. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And here's Garland. Right side, Mitchell. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th. Niang outside. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Kept alive. Here's LeVert, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Their record is now 1-1 in this group round. And you know they're breathing a sigh of relief.
But that's only temporary. They're going to have to dig deep if they want to eventually hoist the NBA Cup.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.